And the oldest and largest democracies are strengthening their defence ties. At the India Leadership Summit in Delhi, DD India's Vishal Baristow caught up with Boeing India's CEO.
We are talking about self-reliant India as far as the defense sector is concerned, and India and US are getting closer and closer. And I have with me Salil Gupte, who is the CEO of Boeing India. How do you find this opportunity with the oldest and the largest democracies getting together for a safer world?
It has strengthened tremendously over the last 20 years and has gone from zero to over 20 billion US dollars of defense industrial trade between the two countries. And it is very much a two-way street. You have Apache fuselages made here in India. You have 737 tail fins made here in India. And that's just Boeing. My colleagues at Lockheed Martin and General Atomics and Pratt & Whitney all have large industrial engagements here in India for the world. And I think that just shows the strength of this US-India industrial partnership.
Now, as an Indian CEO in Boeing, how do you find Prime Minister's vision of a self-reliant India?
I mean, it's certainly a goal that is part of his long-term vision, and it is one that I think is going to come to fruition in the very near term.
IP is a big challenge as far as getting closer. So what do you have said on that?
From a corporate standpoint, you can use subsidiary structures. Boeing has Boeing India Private Limited as an example of that. And we do a lot of our work here through BIPL. But you can also use joint venture structures to protect your intellectual property. Now, as it relates to tech transfer, that's a different story. As India and the U.S. have grown closer together, more and more tech has transferred to India. It very much is a two-way street, and it's because of the trust between the two countries on issues like IP.
So there you heard Salil Gupte. It is a two-way street, and definitely it's the trust between the two democracies that India and US are getting closer as far as defense ties are concerned. With Saurabh in Delhi, this is Vishal Baristow for DT India.